public speaker, that's my cousin, he's the public speaker. I'd like to thank everybody for making it finally in 2023. You know, we've been at this thing since, well, in 2020, preparing, getting ready, and then COVID hit. Terrible time for everybody.
I know.
It was the worst. Yeah, we're sorry to Bogans. Finally, we're all here, which is, you know, that's amazing. And this venue is amazing. Let's hear it for Resorts International. They've done an amazing job. I've never been involved in anything that required this much work. And I've owned multiple businesses, lots of things. This is an undertaking that I have to give everyone kudos that has done this before. Oh my God. I never could ever imagine how much work this has been. I'd like to thank my team. Number one, Matt, Bruce. He has worked tirelessly with all of you and with us and pushing me along and pushing our whole team along. And the whole time we're saying, you're crazy, Matt. You shouldn't get involved in this. This is too much. You're going overboard. Well, thank God he did, because this thing has really, really turned out nicely for everyone. Matt, thank you very much. And secondly, Nick Bird. Nick Bird runs our hobby shop, SpeedZone, and he basically has gotten a lot of things dumped on him. Like building the motors at the last minute. Well, he's had about, I don't know, 4 months or something to figure it out, but he wasn't supposed to build the motors, and he worked. It was crazy. Every single day I would go to the hobby shop, and there he was with this huge stack of motors, you know, straightening cans and doing all kind of stuff. It was crazy. Mick, you've done a great job, and then setting up the hobby shop, which I didn't even know would be a good idea, ended up being a great idea. Thank you, Mick. And then we have some of our local racers, Steve Russo, an amazing guy who has gone overboard. All the little incidentals that you guys see, the tire tubes, the boxes, the stickers, a lot of the stickers, not all the stickers, Steve Russo has found and done for us. Thank you, Steve. You've done a great job. Wes Bakunis has been there helping us demo the room, move the track, do all kinds of crazy stuff. Thank you, Wes. And then you have my cousin Terry Ross, who you just met, doing all the live streaming. He bought all the equipment in 2020 to be prepared to do this. And he's been sitting on it, all still in the boxes. And he couldn't wait to come and help you, or help us help you in this event. I think he's done an amazing job. Thank you, Terry, and I love you. By the way, our mothers are sisters. We're 6 months apart. I'm the older one, and better looking. I'm just saying. All right, our race coordinators, Andy Wasserman, Wayne Bramble, Simi, you guys, it's a crazy thing that you do to try to keep this group of maniacs moving. Thank you. I don't know that I could ever do what you guys do, nor would I ever want to. Yeah, I'd just like to have a round of applause for everyone. Thank you all. And if I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I'm just not much of a public speaker. I'm going to turn this thing over to Matt, who is supposedly the public speaker right from heaven. So we'll see. But thank you guys all for coming. I appreciate it.
Hey, good shot, you too. Guys. That's it. Good.
How about it, Matty?
Come on down here, big guy.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Atlantic City. On behalf of Mike, Mick, Terry, Andy, Wayne, Simi, and everyone who helped put this all together, on behalf of all of us, we're happy to see everyone here, and we hope you enjoy your stay and have a memorable race, something to remember for many years to come. Now, I'd like to introduce the ISRA director from Latvia, Eddie Sachs, to say he has some words to say. Eddie?
I wanted to open my speech with a joke, but Finnish delegate told me not to, so I won't. So no jokes. On a serious side, really, I first want to thank the organizing team, the club, Matt, Mike, Mick. It is quite amazing that you held on to it for 3 years and did not lose the faith in it and made this to happen. Just everyone take a moment, think that the track is in 13th floor in a multi-million building. I don't think that has happened often. So applause for the club and the guys. And the same goes to the responsible persons from the hotel. I really believe it was not easy to convince hotel 3 years ago that this bunch of crazy people will make something like that happen. I would not have believed them, especially when they said, well, we will do it 2 years later. That was not easy, and thank you for the hotel administrative part for believing in it. And last, remember, we are here to have fun, even if it doesn't seem sometimes like that. So whatever stupid thing you do, remember 120 other persons made it here to enjoy a race. So let's all have fun.
So I want to apologize for not having a race schedule made.
It's all good.
That was my fault. You know, when Lars made the schedule, it is the first time we expanded the schedule and based on 120 drivers, so I didn't want to spearhead that change. With him not here, I didn't want to write a schedule that was wrong. So I felt that it was worse than not doing it all, you know. I didn't want to cause a lot of confusion. So with Andy and Lars and Ed's help, I think we can write a schedule, you know, sort it out and kind of do it like a first draft, so to speak, and, you know, kind of like pilot this out. So I hope everybody can help us and be understanding about it. I think by doing that, we'll be much more consistent. So just kind of bear with us. Like I said, I apologize. We appreciate all the suggestions and tweaks provided by everyone so far, especially Paolo Sobrano. How do you say in Italian? Ti vogliamo bene? Which means, we love you, Paolo, in Italian. So you can plan and you can try to think of everything, you know, but it's difficult to get everything perfect. So we appreciate everything everybody's told us. I just hope that everyone can appreciate the effort Mike, Nick, Terry have put forth for the issues we've had to tackle to this point. Mike is the hardest working guy. We know.
You are, Matt.
You are.
Yeah, absolutely you are.
And I think we all just want to do a good job for him. And for all of you. I know at first there were some questions about the driver's stand height, but if little Henriette says it stays, then it stays. I want to especially thank the entire staff here at Resorts. Anthony Smith and his staff, Eva, Nancy, Rebecca, the carpenters, the electricians, the entertainment staff, all of whom have had to overcome many obstacles, but never said no, just worked to find a solution to every one of them. Thank you. You've all been professional, and everyone here appreciates your efforts on our behalf. This race has been 6 years in the making, actually 9, but definitely 6 at full throttle. And it would not have been possible without everyone here. The ISRA organization appreciates your hard work to make this event special. I want to thank everyone for keeping our carpets and floors clean so far. I was over at the Hard Rock and Casino and I saw an orange sticker on the casino floor, so I had to laugh a little bit. And we want to thank, especially welcome, Igor Karafi from Ukraine. It was a bit of a challenge for him to get here, but he is here now, and we welcome you, Igor, and pray that the atrocities being carried out in your country will soon come to an end, and that the people of Ukraine can begin rebuilding that country back to its former beauty. At this time, I want to introduce you to Sean Ekstat, who is part of the entertainment department here at Resorts, to tell you a little bit about some history of this theater and this hotel. Sean?
Thanks, Matt. All right. Welcome, everybody, to Resorts International. We're actually very glad to have you guys here. Some of you have seen me all week coming up, checking things out, making sure things are running good, working with you guys. And it's pretty impressive what you guys are accomplishing and doing here. And a lot of cool history that we've learned about with you guys, but now I want to share some history with you guys about Atlantic City, about this hotel, and about this room that you're in. So we'll start with the room that we're in. Originally was called the Viking Theater. Now, if you look above me, at the center of the proscenium, the original carvings of the Viking ships are still there. This room was built in 1929. That's how old this room is. Originally opened as the Haddon Hotel Chalfont. In 1927, it was completed. 1920, the first opening on the boardwalk where the hotel was starting to be built is when they started advertising to come here to Atlantic City and stay here. Let's see, the theater has had many superstar people in it, but one of the biggest people is that did their movie premieres here was, where is he? Martin Scorsese, yes, Martin Scorsese. In the back, 13th and a half is our lighting booth. The original movie projectors, 35 millimeter movie projectors that he would do his premieres on, are still there and operational. We don't use them very often, but they are still there. During World War II, this became a hospital. Soldiers coming from overseas came here for recovery and surgery. And they came to the 13th floor, and the other soldiers would tell them to come here was bad luck. And this room is the reason why hotels around the world don't have a 13th floor labeled, because all the soldiers that would come here were said to die, they couldn't recover. So this is that reason. No hotel around the world has a 13th floor label because of this room. Steel Pier, which is right outside this side, originally had the diving horse. I don't know if any of you have heard about the diving horse. And Down the road, down the other way, at Boardwalk Hall, is the first place that Atlantic City had the Beatles perform. That was neat. Saltwater taffy was invented here, along with Mr. Peanut. Pork roll, Taylor ham was invented here. Resorts was also the very first casino. It was opened in 1988 with Merv Griffin as an owner, and he bought it from former President Donald Trump, had originally owned this building. Let's see. A lot of famous people have performed, not necessarily in this room, but in the Superstar Theater downstairs. Frank Sinatra, Tom Jones, Diana Ross, ABBA, Dean Martin, Johnny Carson, and the list just goes on and on and on, famous people that have been here. So as you can see, Resorts has been around a long time. A lot of great history here in this room, and a lot of great history to become for the future of this room and the hotel. So you guys have been a part of that race here. It's really, really neat, and will go down in the history books, so thank you. Thank you guys for coming, and I hope you guys have an amazing time here in Atlantic City.
So now I would like to introduce our events and banquet manager, Anthony Smith, who has some more information about the hotel and its surroundings for everyone. Anthony?
How are you supposed to follow that? This is the most heartfelt speech I've ever heard. And this guy with all the history facts in the back, right? So, my name is Anthony Smith. I'm a former banquet manager. I've since been promoted. But I've been working, thank you very much, thank you. I've been working with Matt over the last couple of months to get this thing locked in. It was hit or miss sometimes, but you know, here we are. You guys are all here. Everything's up and running. Everything looks good. Everybody is happy. So, it looks like we worked out, right? Absolutely. So there we are. Thank you.